you're live. Good morning. Welcome back to the Swagger with God News. I was going through my homepage and I'm live on Facebook at the same time. I have a lot of people here who are following me. Not so many, but there are people following me from my page and they're liking. I'm feeling like I'm Barack Obama because there are just likes all over the Facebook. Thank you. I was talking about my, where were I? I was talking about the sections up here. Mastermind. We talked about mastermind. That I know stuff that I can get out from me. I don't know about you or what you do, but stuff that I can do that people didn't know that I could. So for me, that's a mastermind section. Understand me? So that's, but if you put out your secrets, then you know mastermind, because then somebody else will take your secrets and use them against you. Understand me? So that's not so smart. But I will be touching on some subjects that I think is important for people to know that I see or that I hear or that I feel that they didn't accept that I would understand. So that's like my mastermind. I'm not gonna give you no secret formula, because all my formulas I've kept hidden somewhere. So don't think that I will come and tell you stuff about me or about someone else. No, I don't do that. But it's just a mastermind section. When you find, or it could be a section where you put up masterminds. You can talk about Einstein, you can talk about, what is this other guy's name that you like?
Logic.
Huh?
Logic.
No, not Logic. Logic is a rapper. This guy,
Tesla.
Nicholas Tesla. All of these guys, you can write about them and show them to people who don't know them. Stuff like that. So for me, this is these are mastermind people. If you look at a master, you can become a master yourself. You understand me? So for me, I look on to the masters and I try to become like a master. If not a master, a supreme master. If not a supreme master, a supreme deity. If a supreme deity, the day that I die, people will recognize me as a supreme being, that like someone who's still alive. That's how I want them to remember me. But still, now I'm gonna live my life. So on to the next one, the fashion goddess. I will tell you why I use the fashion goddess. Because people, they talk about God and stuff like that. For me, I have to see you. For you to be my God, I have to be able to see you. I have to be able to feel who you are, see your beauty, see your magic, see what you can do. You understand me? What makes you a God in my views. So I've made a fashion goddess. I know who I put there, but I've done a mistake on the homepage. I have to redo it. I can fix it now. The fashion goddess of the week or this month, first one that I put on this page, on this section, her name is called Princess Beatrice of York. That's my fashion goddess of this month. I have others that I think are in the same, but this one, she's special. Even his sneezing means that I'm talking the truth in my African language. When I say something and somebody sneezes, that means that you are telling the truth. And yes, she's my fashion goddess because I like the way she dresses. I've never seen her, I never met her, I don't know who she is, I don't know what she does, nothing like that. I just see a picture and I like the picture. I will Google the person some more. If I Google the person some more, I will see what type of clothes she will wear, or what type of boyfriend she goes out with, or what type of crew she hangs with, or what type of house she's living in, or what type of car she be driving, or what type of movies they go to premieres to, or what type of shoes they are wearing and stuff like that. When I see stuff that I feel like, okay, this person has stuff that I could really deal with, then to me that's something to like concentrate on and see. But if not, I will not. I think she's very cool, Beatrice. I've seen her from a long time. I don't know her, but I've seen her. She's a star. I'm just a boxer, simple boxer, so My computer's not working. I don't know why. It's very slow today. It's been slow. I don't know if they're giving me, what you call them, when you give people this, you call them, this stuff that makes the computer so slow.
Lag.
Huh?
Lag.
No, not hacks. It's something.
Lag.
Some files, some trash files that you just keep on pushing. But still, I have to keep on going. Where were we? Oh man, I cannot do this. I have to read. I'm sorry. I have to go back. If you go to the home page and you cannot see a picture, it's because I've taken them back from the picture bank, and if you take them from the picture bank, then the picture cannot stay in the home page. I have to redo them. I have the pictures, but I have to re-put the pictures back. There's that. So if you don't see a picture and you only see text, this is why. Let me go back. There. Let me go back to the page. Then we can have some small chats by people. Fashion goddess, yeah. That was her and her sister, actually. She has a sister called Eugene that I forgot. And then I was, the other day I did a program, but of course I cannot forget the most important thing, or the more I saw it right in my eyes, like, what about me? You have to talk about me. She comes up to me like an angel. Listen to me. I told you about a series on Netflix. Why do I interest myself in a series called the Crown? Why do I, as a boxer, black man, young rapper, interest myself in a series called The Crown? Because I've always admired people in higher position than me, because I always strive to become better. There's the camera, I'm talking to the camera. I always try to become a better person than the next person sitting beside me. So I always strive to look at the people who are in the highest positions in life, and I dream about becoming as them. If I can, or if it's color, or if it's smell, or if it's hair, or if it's whatever, for me it doesn't matter. Some way, somehow it has to go. It has to go. You understand me? So for me, that's why I'm looking. I'm looking to the history, how it became the way it became, what happened, who this person got married to, kids, their stories. You understand me? For me, this is important, because I know maybe if I make it someday, some kids will want to find out my background, who I am. So you have to do your homework on people that you look up to. So for me, that's why I'll be watching The Crown tonight, and I'm very happy. I will save the page, The Crown episode 1 stream, free. I'm gonna watch it tonight. I'm just gonna go buy some candy, and then I'll come back. Yeah, after we're gonna go buy some candy. Huh? We have 1 hour. He said, oh, they wanna go eat candy. So, but that's why I talk about the Crown, and that I have it on my page, and I think that she's a cool lady. This one, I've seen her off and on TV. I can talk about her. She's a friendly person, like we say. There's nothing bad that I say. I don't do nothing to discriminate or degrade. Contrary, I admire people in these positions. This is what I'm telling you. No matter where you are, watch this series. I admire the King of Sweden too. He's a king. He's been sitting for 40 years on his throne. How many people in Europe has been sitting for 40 years? None. He's been sitting with his wife, Sylvia, too. But I think Sylvia came in after, I don't know. But she's been sitting on her throne for 60 years. Together, it's a whole century they do together. Understand me? So for me, this is cool. If I could become world champion for 40, 60 years, wouldn't you be happy? Some people, they become world champion for only 3 or 4 months or even 6 months of their life. And this legacy, they will talk about it forever. Think of being a king or a queen and sitting for 60 years on a throne. People, you don't understand. For me, this is very special. I will leave you to that. I have to go eat candy because I'm sweating. Everybody, my sister's online. Hi, Laila, I love you. I love your kids too. They look so good, so nice. Don Dilo Vasquez, Laila Colliander, Casey, what's up? Hamza, my friend. I want to say thank you to everybody who's following me live. I think next time I will go live. I will go live on my page and I will go live in the camera. So it'll be more fun because now I feel like I have some other connection to people that I talk to.
And support.
And support from my boy Alexis. He's always there. Always. We were talking about today, actually, wait. We were talking about psychedelic drugs. We're talking about psychedelic drugs, how dangerous psychedelic drugs is to kids who believe in everything they read on the internet. So they want to try these drugs. Gabriel Richard, what's up, champ? They want to try these drugs, and they think that these psychedelic drugs. What was the name of it?
DMT.
GMT or DMT?
DMT.
DMT. They say that DMT is like a drug that will take you to the next level or next universal.
High dimension.
High dimension, you see? They have even their own words for it. I don't understand that. Me, back in the day, I used to do puff, puff, pass. That's what I know. I don't know no psychedelic drugs and stuff like that. For me, that's crazy. So I just say, I don't do drugs. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do nothing. I take this what you call snooze. You put it upside here, like a bag. You put it up. That's all I do. And when I stop with everything, drinking and all of that, I turn something totally different. I want to talk because maybe people, they will do the same. So I want to. People who drink, you can drink. There's nothing wrong with drinking. There's nothing wrong with smoking. Nothing wrong with taking drugs if you like that. But don't accept that society will treat you better or society will help you to try to become a better person. Okay, there are places in Sweden, they will help you understand me? Society can help you, but you have to go through a whole lot of shit. So for me, it's better you stay off drugs and try to be positive, do some boxing, some training, some running, some skating, some football, some tennis, anything you want to keep your mind off drugs. That's my ultimate segment for this session. And everybody who's watching, who's been online, live, I'm happy to have you here. I'm happy to have you on the camera. And I hope you will keep on following Swag of the God News into the God. I said wrong. No, I'm not the God. Swag of, you see? God. So I hope you keep following it and you will listen to it on YouTube. Is the camera finished? No, it's going to go finish. And I hope that you will keep track on my page, theblackclan.se, that I'm updating, and the Swag Over God page on Facebook that you like it. So from there, if you have any news that you want to be on my page or something, you send them to me by Facebook or by Instagram. You talk to me. The Black Clan Records on Instagram. You gotta have some different styles so they cannot follow you. But we have Swag Over God News on Instagram too. Bye bye. Take care. Salute everybody. Ciao. Man, det var roligt idag.